I wonder sometimes if it'll be nice to have someone to love or just someone to be there for you. I remember I used to laugh the loudest in the class, and now look at me, stuck in a little cube of a room. Not a text, not a call from anyone. I don't know from whence my life derailed, but it did. There's no hiding that. I look around sometimes, at the couples around, and I think it's a lovely thing to have someone like that. I can't lie and say I wish I don't. I do wish I did. But I'm in no place to demand something like that. If I'm being honest, even the silly guys that get made fun of for shooting their shot every girl they see, having that kind of confidence must be nice. It's not that I'm afraid of rejection, it's the fear that I have nothing to give. May that be personality, gifts, or certain good traits I have none of. And I personally think I shouldn't have to burden anyone with that. They do say that in order to love someone else, you first have to love yourself. But I can't even do that. I feel as though I'm living this life simply because I have to, and I serve zero purpose to the society. Not that it matters, but sometimes I wish I did matter to someone. I really do love the stars though. Each and every single one, they shine so bright at night. Although there are countless of them in the sky, every one of them glows ever so vibrantly. I wish I was a star. I wonder sometimes if I'll ever fit in, or this is gonna be how it is for the rest of my life. I see the people around me making plans for the break, for the weekends, talking about a life that seems so out of reach for me. I don't I don't think anyone has ever invited me out to anything. Matter of fact, I didn't have any friends at all. And yeah, I talk to people every now and then before, but it's no one I would call close enough to be a friend. Not someone I could rely on, and not someone who would ever think of me as anything else. And I feel so insecure because of it. I see the people I used to know from school with so many followers posting about a life that they're absolutely living in, and it feels like they've got everything figured out. I don't know what's wrong with me. Or maybe I do. Maybe it's the fact that I was kicked out the house at 16 and never got back on track since. Or maybe it's the fact that I know I have nothing to give to anyone to make myself worth talking to. It's funny. I remember I used to see videos of those supporting campaigns where they're like, if you ever need to reach out to someone, you could always talk to us. Or look around you and all the people that love you. Surely that's gotta make life worth living, right? I mean, I suppose so. But what if you didn't have any of those? Then what? Not one person to talk to. Not one text to send. Do I really exist sometimes? I don't know. For all I know, I could vanish tomorrow and no one would ever know that I ever existed. I haven't heard from my parents in years. Oh man, it really has been a while. I'm so jealous of happy couples. Their cute little movie dates, going to cafes, exploring everything and everywhere they wanted to go. And at the end of the day, they have someone to share it with. I spend most of my nights driving around, going absolutely nowhere. But I'll drive past warmly lit houses and I know there'd be a happy family inside. I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe somewhere out there, in a different universe, there's a version of me with everything I possibly could have ever wanted. And the thing is, I don't want a lot. All I wish is that someone would acknowledge me for just the person I am. But I guess even that is too much to ask for. I wonder what life would have been like had I been more social, if I had friends, if I took a chance and went to those parties. But it's not my lifestyle. It never was. I hate loud places. I don't like loud people either. I grew up alone and spent most of my time sitting by the railroads, just trying to find a cool rock to play with and take home. I used to love reading books too. It just seems so interesting. The characters, that is, living out such a magical life or a fantasy world. I remember I used to love movies too. I still do. Because although I know they're fake now, I wish I'd be recognized by somebody someday. Not for anything important, just a hey, how have you been? And that would be enough. I do hope that someday things will get better, but I don't know how long I would lie to myself for that to happen. I think my brain is starting to figure it out that things aren't getting any better. But I have to keep going. If not for anyone, for myself at least. I'm tired. I don't know when the last time I slept was, if I ever slept at all. I feel like every morning I wake up more tired than the night before. So why do I keep pushing myself to move forward? Why not just stop here? Maybe someday I'll find the answer to that question. I'm just scared that when I do find the answer, I won't like it. And that one answer could be my last answer forever. But who knows?